At the castle station, Sir Topham Hatt spoke to the station master. "Thomas," said Sir Topham Hatt, "the castle is closed for redecoration and repairs. Please have another idea and be quick about it." So, Sir Topham Hatt, his wife, and his mother looked at the fields, but they didn't smile. The fields had just been plowed into thick brown mud. "Cinders and ashes!" cried Thomas. "We can't picnic here," said Sir Topham Hatt sternly. "You'll have to have another idea. But hurry up, my mother's getting very hungry." Thomas thought. That evening, Sir Topham Hatt came to see Henry at the sheds. "Henry, those workmen had a very important job to do. You have caused confusion and delay," Sir Topham Hatt said sternly. "Tomorrow, you will collect coal, and Edward will take the workmen to the forest." The next day, back at the dairy, Sir Topham Hatt was there. He was very cross. "Thomas, it is nearly time for the party, and you still have not collected the butter from the other side of the island. The children will have no cakes for the party." Thomas felt terrible. "Enough, Thomas," he boomed. "Stop!" Thomas puffed to a halt. "Where are you taking us now?" "I don't know," peeped Thomas sadly. "I've run out of ideas." "Then we will have to cancel the birthday picnic," boomed Sir Topham Hatt. "It's too late. Lunchtime has passed and my mother wants to go home." It would need to be repaired. Emily chuffed into the shunting yards. Sir Topham Hatt was very cross. "Emily," he boomed, "you have caused confusion and delay." "Luckily, Toby knew what to do," he added sternly. "I'm sorry," Emily said. "Knowing the right thing to do isn't as easy as I thought." Soon, Sir Topham Hatt arrived on Harvey. "Thomas, these trucks are too old for pulling coal," Sir Topham Hatt said sternly. "And now you have caused confusion and delay." "Sorry, sir," said Thomas. Dennis and Thomas finally pulled into the schoolhouse station. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. "Dennis, you have caused confusion and delay," he boomed. Dennis felt bad. "Thomas has shown me that being a really useful engine is much better than being really lazy," Dennis wheezed. "Bust my buffers!" cried James. "Oh, dear," wheezed Edward. Sir Topham Hatt arrived on Salt. He was very cross. "James and Edward," he boomed, "the tracks were icy and you were not taking care. You have caused confusion and delay." James felt bad. "Edward wanted to slow down, but I wanted to go fast so that I could pull the presents train." "You won't be doing that now, James," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Edward, you are a reliable engine. You can pull the presents train, but you can't pull it alone. It's a very long train." "Sir," there was a rush of wind so big, it blew Sir Topham Hatt's top hat right off his head. Sir Topham Hatt was very cross. Thomas reversed slowly back into the station. He was very worried. "Thomas," boomed Sir Topham Hatt, "why were you going so fast? You know engines must go slowly through stations." Thomas felt terrible. "I'm sorry, sir," he peeped. "And," Sir Topham Hatt added, "my hat has blown away. I must have my hat." Thomas felt even worse. "I'll find your hat, sir," Thomas chuffed, "in time for your important tea party at the Scottish castle." And he chuffed Thomas. Soon Sir Topham Hatt arrived. "Toby, you must go to the yard to be repaired," said Sir Topham Hatt. If I don't take the sticky taffy to the party, the children won't be able to make taffy apples, moaned Toby. Please, sir, puffed Thomas. I could take the sticky taffy to the party. Very well, said Sir Topham Hatt, but no more trying to be in costume. We must find him at once, boomed Sir Topham Hatt. And he climbed aboard Emily. Diesel had hidden the cars in a siding, but he wasn't feeling well. Something was wrong. He started to slow down. Up ahead, Diesel saw Emily with Sir Topham Hatt. Now I'm in trouble, he moaned. Diesel, said Sir Topham Hatt sternly, where are Gordon's special cars? They're in a siding, sir, said Diesel quietly. Take Emily there at once, ordered Sir Topham Hatt crossly. Yes, sir, oiled Diesel.
Long time. And he forgot all about the Admiral. Then Harold arrived, with Sir Topham Hatt.
The Admiral is late for the opening of the museum,
he boomed crossly.
You have been unreliable, added Sir Topham Hatt. Harold will now take the Admiral to the museum.
Thomas felt very foolish.
Very good. He felt very silly. Soon, Emily arrived with Sir Topham Hatt. James, your racing around has caused confusion and delay, Sir Topham Hatt said sternly. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, James puffed sadly. Edward, your cylinder has been damaged. You can't take the children to the seaside today. The children at the station were very sad. But we wanted to ride on the poster engine, the children cried.